Home again, come home again. They fall through the oceans of time. We'll keep a welcome in the hillside. We'll keep a welcome in the vale. This land of song will still keep singing when you come home again to Wales. This land of song will keep a welcome and with a love that never fails. We'll sit away all of Hillside when you come home again to Wales. We'll keep a welcome in the hillside. We'll keep a welcome in the vale. This land of song will still keep singing when you come home again to Wales. This land of song will keep a
The Hillside Telephone Exchange stands in the quiet London suburb of North Finchley. In this film we show a typical day within this bastion of the telecommunication network and the stalwart engineers who work there. What? Oh, it's a film about the geezers who work in the exchange, innit? The engineers begin their toils at 8 o'clock sharp. And as we view the early morning car park, we see, well, we don't see much, so we'll skip that. Oh, however, maybe if we look now. And yes, I do believe someone is just arriving. Better late than never, so they say. Oh well, never mind. Well, it looks as if today the clock and the book have beaten him. However, let's now turn our attentions to the apparatus floor, where engineers are busily starting their daily tasks. Well, the ones who aren't on film at present, I expect. It is now 8:35, and soon the patter of tiny marina wheels will signify the arrival of, yes, here he is, the Governor, on whose shoulders rests the smooth operation of this vast complex of technological wizardry, this maze of machinery, this labyrinth of mechanical speech paths. But I deviate. However, this is no mean feat for any man. And neither is this. The daily delivery of the advice notes by jolly, cheerful Mr. Slug. These advice notes are handed to the test clerk, who will sort them and categorise them, and then throw them in the dustbin where they promptly catch fire. I believe it. After that episode, let's now look at the apparatus floor again, where the night routine dockets are about to be sorted. Let's just leave the apparatus floor again while the engineers play silly but... Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot this was a family show. And let's watch as one of the younger test desk engineers recovers a seized line. Will the excitement ever stop? Oh well. In another part of the ground floor, however, two engineers are busily engaged in some jumpering work. Let's try somewhere else. I can't understand it. It's all right this morning. So it's the nick the compressor. Let Nick Gray's taking it home. Christ, hard work. Now and again, a subscriber will call at the exchange with a word of thanks for the outstanding services provided. This appears to be one such sub now. Another satisfied customer. Upstairs now, a technician is puzzling over a tricky fault. Let us observe how he attends to it, and how he calls on the assistance of another highly trained engineer.
The bluebird on my shoulder, it is the truth, it's action. Huh? Why is that bluebird? Everything is satisfaction, lippity lippity wonderful.
The post office prides itself on its training program. Here, a senior technical officer is showing an upstart, whoops, trainee, the art of spring adjusting. Oh, our subscriber has returned. You must be full of praise for the excellent service he is receiving. Oh look, they're taking him to see the view. Returning inside, we see another engineer engrossed with a fault. has our chance to witness the excellent first aid facilities afforded by the post office.
Oh no, don't come on, leg off, please. Please, honey, come up running great toenail. We've got blood all over my uniform, man.
This is the place. Who the damn this door there? Shake a leg? Oh, hello, Stella. Come with me.
Ew, come back here, come back.
It is now 12 o'clock and the engineers break for lunch. Now, as we can see, however, the exchange is running perfectly, even though there are no staff in the exchange. So, scrutinise the obs board, and we can see that the obs are extremely, well, are not bad in 445 exchange. Maybe now would be a good time to visit Mr. Hooton, the governor, in his office. I see that Mr. Hooton doesn't appear to be available at present. I suppose that's what they mean by the governor being on the floor. Some services, however, must remain operative at all times. For example, the speaking clock.
On the third stroke, it'll be 2:05 and 10 seconds. On the third stroke, it'll be... Oh, blimey, the clocks! Hey, hang on! Oh, strike a light! Something's gone wrong with the clocks! Oh, quick, call the fire brigade!
At 2 o'clock, the engineers return from the pub, happy and jolly after a good session of drinking, but ready again to start the afternoon's business. Two stragglers, of course. And the subscriber returns yet again. Bit worse for wear this time, I think. And look at that, they've given him a chance to sample the exchange cooking.
Back in the exchange, the engineers are already hard, grafting away, even after being in the pub for the whole dinner time. Nothing can stop this.
And our old friend the subscriber's back again. We just can't seem to keep him away today. He's been treated so well.
Now we see the engineers enjoying a nice friendly game of cards during a tea break.
Here, you cheat. Here, boss, all right. Wait, come on, you. You've had it now. I'll have you for that. I'll have you.
It's now 4 o'clock and it's only an hour before the engineers give up for the day, but still the subscriber insists on coming back to the exchange. It is now 4:30 and the governor will soon be going. And there he goes, tired but glad in his heart that another day has passed without his exchange falling to pieces.
He's gone!
It is now 4:35 and the exchange is, well, deserted.
Oh well, another boring day over. Yeah, not much happened, did it? Sure didn't. Oh, Blanche, you put that bleeding pipe there.